Hey, what's going on, Guardians? Another quick video for you. This is a quick tutorial showing you how to climb to the top of the mountain inside of the Iron Temple. So if you're not familiar, there's a SIVA cluster at the very top, and it's also just a really fun slash frustrating jumping puzzle to accomplish. So if you need some help, just check out this video. I'm going to have some stills for different routes that you need to be taking, as well as just kind of talking through the different type of jumping that you're going to need to be doing, whether it's like a jump away from wall and back onto a ledge or what have you. But this whole route took me about 30 minutes straight to complete with all my deaths, and some deaths reset you all the way to the bottom, some reset you halfway. It seems random at sometimes, but what you're going to do first is when you're in the Iron Temple, if you're at Lord Saladin, you're going to see to the right that there's some rocks that you're able to start jumping on. So just go ahead, jump up those rocks and follow what I was doing while I was doing my intro, and then you'll start just keep climbing up, and you'll reach this first plateau here. And right here, you'll see on the left, there's some ledges over there. That's where you need to go, not to the right. The right looks a little more obvious, but to the left is where you're going to need to go over here to continue the route. And what I did too on a Warlock, I read on Reddit, it was a lot harder to do on a Warlock. I don't know why, because you don't have any extra jumps. So I didn't think it would make a difference, but I did. For my Warlock, I did a Stormcaller, and did max agility, as well as I equipped the Meta multi-tool, so it gave me even more agility. So it just gives you a little bit of extra boost that you're going to need. So once you follow that route that I showed you, you're going to go all the way, hug the right of the wall, and just kind of turn to the right, and then you're going to reach this area here where you just need to kind of just climb the rocks straight up. And my biggest problem, I think, was I was too close to the rock sometimes, so it actually hit the rock and it bounced my character back, and that led to most of my deaths. So you kind of got to keep that in mind. Sometimes you have to jump like here where it wasn't very close. I kind of just jumped before. And once you're on this ledge here, you're going to climb up to the top, and then you're going to jump. You're going to want to make your way in that direction, but first you're going to jump to this ledge sticking out here, but you have to like kind of go out and back in, because your head will hit that top rock there, and that'll be a problem. That'll knock you right off, and then it might restart you back at that first checkpoint, but most likely we will restart at the beginning again. And then there, that's another tricky jump. Just jump across. Here I thought maybe you needed to crouch because of the top, but you actually need to kind of jump to the left of that ledge in order to not bounce off the rocks, and then you just continue climbing straight up from here. And then when you reach at this next rock here at the very top, you'll be turning around, and this will be another, quote-unquote checkpoint that I had for learning the route. So when you turn around here, you're going to see right here is where you're going to want to go. You're going to jump across and start making your way in that general direction, and then you're going to go straight up. Once you get to this ledge here, you'll see these rocks jutting out, and you want to go straight up that way. So just, like I said, just start climbing the rock. The thing that hurt me the most was getting a little too close to the rocks at times and bouncing off, and then just being patient, taking your time. Like I said, this took me 30 minutes, so it does take a while to do. Maybe not for some people, but it took me a while, and it was fun to learn. It was the hardest jumping puzzle ever. And then once you reach at this point, you're going to jump across that ledge here, and then turn around again, and you'll see you're pretty high up at this time, and you're almost at the end actually. So right here, you're going to just be wanting to climb straight up this ledge here. So you're going to jump across and then make your way over to that ledge here and this little end cave here, and you're going to just make your way up. So it took me a few tries. I actually didn't die doing this. You can recover pretty well once you're at this point. So if you fall to that bottom like I did a few times, just jump back up, jump to this ledge here, and then it's a little bit easier if you jump to this ledge, because you're going to turn around and then jump to the far one. And then once you're at this point, it's actually crazy. I thought I had to go that way, but really you just have to turn around, and you'll see this giant ledge. That's where your target is. And you see the fire, you made it. At the very edge of the fire, and you see that little bright red dot, that's it. That's the SIVA fragment. So you have that, you did it. Do a little taunt out into space, and then enjoy the view. I stayed up here for a while just because it took so long to get there, but took a couple screenshots. Really pretty area, really pretty view, and it wasn't that hard. It just takes patience, takes time, and hopefully this video will help you. Thanks for checking this video out, guys, and as always, I hope your day is beer and Skittles.